We are really going through this tumultuous, turbulent, emotional whirlwind because eclipses are powerful portals of accelerated, fated karmic change. Hey, Sarah Linhares here today, your cosmic translator, to help you navigate this very intense energy as we build to the karmic release, the karmic cleansing, the karmic purification that is coming through March 13th, 14th with this powerful full moon, blood moon, total lunar eclipse in Virgo, 24 degrees of Virgo, opposite the sun in Pisces, along with a parade of Pisces energy, the North Node in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, at its last degrees. The end is the beginning. And of course, that full moon lunar eclipse is conjunct the South Node. So this eclipse is about surrender. This is about letting go. This is about cleansing, purifying. And the energy is so powerful and fierce. I'm sure you're feeling it out in the world. We are really going through this tumultuous, turbulent, emotional whirlwind because eclipses are powerful portals of accelerated, fated karmic change. So they push us to evolve. It's about evolution. And it's like it or not, ready or not, here we go. So what do you need to know to handle this crazy wild ride? Let me break it down for you. We are being shown how we need to let go, how we need to release, purify those low-end Virgos. We're being confronted by fears. We are being confronted by a wave of intense, emotional, potentially crisis energy. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with your people. It helps my channel grow. And I would love for you to join me on the adventure. I have some free guided meditations and some free fun gifts below. Check it out and join me. This is the first of 4 eclipses in Virgo over the next couple years. Okay, Virgo is the sign of the earth goddess. It is the sign of the healer. It is the sign of crisis. It is the sign of being of service. It is about grounding in those practical, tangible, analytical, mental processes that make the 3D physical world work. What we want to be doing with this eclipse, look to our natal chart. Where do we have 24 degrees of Virgo? Same Pisces. Where in your chart is this happening? First of all, what is the area of life? And then we want to look at what do we need to let go. This is really about purification. This is about allowing yourself to really just give up, to yield to something that's going on in the Virgo aspect of life that we are holding on too tightly to. Virgo is all about the mental, okay? Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and that Mercury is in Aries, and it is about to go into retrograde. Up there with Venus, who is already in retrograde. So they're traveling together. Those retrogrades are going between Aries and Pisces, and Aries and Pisces, the end and the beginning, the end and the beginning. So our mental might be overly active. We may be obsessively overanalyzing, overthinking, going in loops. And Virgo energy can be a bit OCD. We can get obsessed with trying to make something perfect. But the medicine of this eclipse portal is to look at that Pisces lesson, because we are collectively going towards the Pisces high-end energy. And Pisces wants us to surrender, to flow, to allow ourselves to become more in tune, in sync with our intuitive spiritual nature. It's about listening to the signs, the symbols, following those cosmic breadcrumbs to lead you down that path of destiny. So that's the medicine dose. So this is an excellent time to meditate, to go deep into your meditation journeys, to go into your practices where you're working with your body. Virgo is about the body. It's about healing. Is there a healing crisis in your life? This energy wants you to release, let go. So it's not about holding on. This is a very karmic time, and this is also associated with relationships as that Venus is in retrograde, that Mercury is about to go into retrograde. So there could be a lot of endings and beginnings. This is about letting go of the people, of the things, of those things, those behaviors, those attitudes, those mental loops that do not serve your evolution. So it's also being aware that because it is an eclipse, it is a full moon, it is heightened emotional energy. So we are like cathartically releasing and expressing. I know for myself, this has been a very turbulent emotional roller coaster. Deep, life-changing events are happening to shift the trajectory of their life. So you want to be really giving space and time to think about and to tap into your body, tap into your otherworldly knowingness, meditation, body work, whatever you do, to really align with those messages. Eclipse portals are when the veil is thinner, so we could be getting all kinds of messages. So you want to be very, very attentive to your dreams, to what is happening. Very important. You want to take very important care of your health. We are still in Pisces season as we build towards the spring equinox on March 20th. So still in the end, the last season of the year, because that equinox is the new year. So this is a time that we may be exhausted, we may have physical symptoms, we may be feeling pretty tired, sad, angry, whatever you are feeling, it's okay. You want to allow yourself time and space to feel through the emotional process, because it is very possible you will be affected emotionally. There's an emotional heightened energy, and it will only build as that eclipse gets closer. So do take some time in solitude to be alone with yourself. Self-care, self-love, gentle, easy, trying not to get caught up in the turbulence and the drama of the world, because the world is in a very heightened crisis boiling point. So if you can try to disassociate from that as much as possible during this weekend, it could save you a lot of unnecessary stress. It could be a heightened time for your emotional system. I have not been sleeping very well. Just know the energy is really intense. It's moving. And just to be gentle and careful with yourself and then those that you love. This eclipse is in gate 36 in Human Design and Gene Keys. This is all about emotional mastery. And this is really about crisis, emotional crisis energy, turbulence, the dark night of the soul, the darkening of the light. This is all about you going through emotional crisis, emotional turbulence, so that you can learn, you can grow, you can master your emotional world by having those experiences. That fear of inadequacy will be replaced with the experience that you can go through that emotional turbulence. You can get through and learn and grow. And the emotional turbulence is not to make you suffer. There's a huge theme of looking at suffering. Virgo Pisces energy is a lot about suffering. And it's about how can you use your pain as a portal to purpose. Pain, that Pisces energy, transmuting it into purpose, that Virgo energy. So you will learn mastery as you go through crisis. And it is to make you stronger. It is to make you more experienced. So it is important not to fight the emotional wave or the flow, and to just allow yourself as much as possible to surrender that Pisces energy into what is, knowing that you do not have control, and you will be guided and shown, and it will be easy if you stop trying to fight, resist, struggle, and control. So it's about release, letting go, allowing, purging, cleansing, crying, doing all those things to let yourself grow through the emotion. High learning expression is compassion. Compassion for oneself, compassion for the other, because we are all in this human game, our humanity. We are all struggling to find our way through the darkness, the darkening of the light. We are trying to find the way to not suffer unnecessarily, and yet we all do suffer. We all do feel pain. We all have trauma. We all have wounding. So it is really about compassion for our fellow humans, for our humanity, and to remember that we are not only human, we are divine. We are divinity. We have consciousness, and we are here to evolve that consciousness, and allowing ourselves to embrace our humanity while respecting our divinity and acknowledging it, and stepping into that high octave Christ consciousness, compassion in action. So do have compassion first and foremost for yourself and your journey, and for all those you love and all those that cross your path that may trigger you at this time. Give yourself the space and time to feel those emotions. It is heightened, exciting, turbulent. You have support. And just remember, whatever is happening, you can handle it. If you are alive on this earth at this time, you can handle it. And let me remind you that you are much, much more powerful than you may even realize. And you have support, and you are loved, and you will find your way. And I believe in you. And if you are alive right now, you are important. So we need you. So shed those tears, get that emotion out, release, purge, let go, express it, create art, and have compassion for the journey. I made a video, a really in-depth video about March, April 2025. All about it. Check it out now if you want to go deeper. I also have a bunch of videos going deeper into Pisces Virgo energy. Okay, so check those out to go deeper. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, subscribing. I'll be back with more very soon. Check out the link below. I do one-on-one consultations.